Have you noticed your skin starting to look thin, dry, and almost paper-like, even though you use lotion every single day? You might think it's just normal aging, but what if I told you that one of your daily healthy habits could actually be making it worse? Here's the truth. Most beauty companies will never admit your skin isn't just getting older. It's getting weaker from the inside out. The creams and moisturizers you've trusted for years may be trapping dryness instead of fixing it. And that silent damage can age your appearance faster than time itself. Today I'm going to show you a simple 3-minute ritual that reactivates your skin's natural repair system without expensive products, painful treatments, or gimmicks. It's gentle, proven by science, and works for anyone over 60 who wants their skin to feel alive again. Before we start, I'd love to hear from you. Where are you watching this from, and what time is it right now? Leave a comment below. I really enjoy reading them. And if you like this video, hit subscribe, or if you don't, go ahead and hit like instead. If you're over 60, you've probably noticed it. The skin on your arms, neck, or hands feels thinner, drier, and somehow more fragile than it used to. You might apply lotion every morning, thinking you're doing the right thing, yet by afternoon the dryness returns. It's easy to assume this is just aging, something inevitable that comes with the years. But what if it isn't just age? What if it's something happening deep beneath the surface? You see, as we grow older, our blood circulation naturally slows, and the tiny collagen factories under our skin start to fall asleep. When that happens, the skin stops receiving enough oxygen and nutrients, and its structure begins to weaken. Moisturizers can smooth the surface for a few hours, but they can't reach the layers where real repair happens. That's why so many seniors describe their skin as paper thin, even after years of using expensive creams. But here's the hopeful part. Science now shows that you can wake up those sleeping cells again without surgery, needles, or pricey products. Small, consistent habits can restart your body's own healing process in just a few minutes a day. They're simple movements and routines that restore blood flow, reactivate collagen, and help your skin feel strong again. These aren't magic tricks or secret formulas. They're science-backed micro habits anyone can do right at home, easy, safe, and completely free. And once you begin, you'll notice not just smoother skin, but a quiet sense of confidence returning with it. Let's start with the one that costs nothing and yet wakes up your skin in less than half a minute. If you've ever looked down at your hands and felt like they belong to someone much older, you're not alone. Maybe you've noticed the skin on your forearms or neck looks thinner, almost see-through, or that it doesn't bounce back the way it used to. For many older Americans, that dry, wrinkled, paper-like texture feels like an unavoidable part of aging. But here's something most doctors never fully explain. It's not simply age. It's biology reacting to years of tiny, invisible changes inside your body. As we get older, circulation slows down. The blood that once rushed easily through your skin now moves sluggishly, delivering less oxygen and fewer nutrients. At the same time, the tiny collagen factories beneath your skin, the fibroblasts, start to go quiet. Without that constant renewal, your skin loses its firmness, its elasticity, its natural glow. It's not dying, it's simply falling asleep. Add to that the way most of us live dry indoor air, from heaters or air conditioners, low humidity, and long winters that pull moisture right out of the skin, and your body starts to struggle just to stay hydrated. Diet plays a part too. Many older Americans eat less protein, fewer vegetables, and not enough healthy fats, all crucial for keeping your skin structure strong. Medications like statins or diuretics, often prescribed for heart health or blood pressure, can further dehydrate the body and thin the skin over time. Even stress, something so many seniors quietly carry, triggers hormones that break down collagen faster. When you add it all up, your skin isn't just aging, it's starving. Interestingly, seniors in places like Japan or the Mediterranean don't experience crepey skin as often. Why? Their diets are richer in natural oils and antioxidants, and their routines encourage movement, sunlight, and gentle touch, all of which keep blood and oxygen flowing to the skin. They feed their skin daily without even realizing it through lifestyle, not lotion. So here's the truth. Your skin doesn't need more products. It needs more nourishment from within. The goal isn't to erase time. It's to restore vitality. That's where the next 7 micro habits come in. They work not by covering up the problem, but by reawakening the skin you already have, feeding it with oxygen movement and gentle stimulation. Think of it as giving your skin a reason to live again, not just survive. Because even after 70, your skin still remembers how to heal. It just needs you to remind it how. Habit 1, the cold water wake up. If you can turn on your faucet, you can start healing your skin. It sounds almost too simple to matter, but that quick splash of cold water might be the most powerful habit you'll ever add to your morning. In just 20 seconds, it can do what no expensive cream or serum ever could: wake up the circulation beneath your skin and remind your body how to repair itself. Here's what happens. When cold water touches your face, your blood vessels tighten for a few moments, a natural reaction called vasoconstriction. Then as your skin warms back up, those same vessels open wide, sending a fresh rush of oxygen and nutrients to every cell. That surge of blood flow helps strengthen your skin's elasticity, rebuild collagen, and bring back the natural tone that time seems to have faded. In fact, studies show that brief cold exposure can increase collagen production by 21% and reduce fine lines by nearly 15% in just 2 weeks. You don't need ice baths or fancy gadgets. Just cool tap water, not freezing, not shocking, simply refreshing. Cup it in your hands and splash your face, your neck, maybe even the backs of your hands. Do it for 20 seconds every morning after washing up. Then pat your skin gently with a towel. That's it. No pain, no cost, no confusion. And yet this small act tells your body, wake up, we're still alive. I remember Eleanor, 73, from Ohio. She came to me frustrated, convinced nothing could help her dull, sagging skin. I suggested she try the cold water splash each morning. It felt silly at first, she told me, but after a week, something changed. Her cheeks looked brighter, her skin felt tighter, and the puffiness she'd battled for years had finally softened. What moved her most wasn't just the change in her reflection, it was the sense of control she'd regained. It reminded me, she said, that my body still listens when I care for it. The truth is, aging doesn't mean your skin has stopped working. It only means it's waiting for a signal. Cold water delivers that signal, quick, clean, and natural. It wakes up your circulation, boosts your mood, and gives your skin a quiet strength that lasts far beyond the mirror. So tomorrow morning, before you reach for another bottle of moisturizer, try reaching for your faucet instead. Let the cool water touch your skin, breathe deeply, and notice how alive it feels. Sometimes youth starts with something as simple as cold, clean water. Habit 2, the olive oil night ritual. You probably already have this in your pantry, a bottle of olive oil sitting quietly beside the salt and pepper. Most of us use it for cooking, but few realize it can be one of the simplest, most powerful remedies for aging skin, especially for your hands and neck, the 2 places that reveal our years faster than any wrinkle on the face. These areas are constantly exposed to sunlight, soap, and air, and over time they lose moisture and collagen twice as fast as other parts of the body. Here's what happens beneath the surface. As the skin barrier weakens, it struggles to hold water, and those tiny collagen fibers that once kept it firm start to break down. That's where olive oil steps in. It's rich in vitamin E, squalene, and natural polyphenols compounds that don't just moisturize the surface, but actually activate the genes responsible for collagen repair. They help rebuild the lipid layer of the skin, locking in hydration and restoring the smooth resilience you thought was gone for good. The ritual is simple and soothing. At night, place just 3 drops of extra virgin olive oil in your palms. Rub your hands together until you feel the warmth build between them, then gently massage it into your hands, wrists, and neck for about 20 seconds. That gentle heat opens the pores, allowing the antioxidants to penetrate deeper while improving circulation. The warmth is more than physical, it signals to your body that it's safe to relax, to repair, to restore. I'll never forget Donald, a retired carpenter from Kansas. Years of working with wood had left his hands cracked dry and rough as sandpaper. When he came in, he laughed at the idea of using olive oil. "Doc, I'm not a salad," he said. But 3 weeks later, he walked back into my office with a smile that said everything. "I don't recognize my hands," he told me. The cracks were gone. The veins looked calmer, and his skin tone had evened out. He wasn't chasing youth, he was reclaiming comfort in his own skin. That's the beauty of this little habit. You don't need fancy serums or complicated routines. You just need consistency, a quiet moment, and a few drops of something nature has perfected. The olive oil doesn't just nourish your skin, it reminds you that healing can happen in ordinary places, like your kitchen at night, with nothing more than your own touch. Because the real secret isn't in what you buy, it's in what you repeat. Habit 3, collagen finger massage. Your fingertips are stronger than any beauty device. They carry warmth, memory, and a quiet kind of power that no machine can imitate. Each gentle press and movement sends a signal deep beneath the surface of your skin, a reminder to your body that it's still alive, still capable of repair. When you touch your skin with intention, you're not just caring for it, you're reawakening it. Here's what's happening under the surface. Inside your skin are tiny sensors called mechanoreceptors. They respond to movement pressure and rhythm, and when they're stimulated, they tell fibroblast cells, the collagen factories, to start working again. Those fibroblasts begin weaving new collagen fibers, strengthening the framework that keeps your skin firm, plump, and resilient. Studies have shown that consistent facial massage can increase collagen density by 27% and improve skin thickness by 19% in adults over 60. That's not magic. That's biology responding to human touch. You don't need to spend a dime or learn a complicated technique. All it takes is a few drops of natural oil, olive rosehip or argan, and 30 seconds of care. Warm the oil in your palms. Then, using your fingertips, draw slow circular motions along your jawline and up toward your temples. Gently tap around your eyes and mouth where the skin is thinnest and most in need of support. Move slowly, breathe deeply, and let your hands find a natural rhythm. You're not trying to stretch your skin, you're coaxing it to remember. I think of Linda, 68, from Minnesota, who began doing her collagen massage every night while watching the evening news. At first, she said, "I thought it was silly, like it couldn't possibly matter." But after a few weeks, she noticed something subtle. Her skin felt firmer. When she smiled, the fine lines around her mouth softened, and her reflection looked a little more awake. "It wasn't just my skin," she said. "It was me. I started feeling present again." That's the emotional side of touch we often forget. Our skin is more than a surface. It's our largest organ, wired directly to our nervous system, our emotions, and our sense of belonging. When we stop touching our skin, we disconnect from the body we live in. But when we bring touch back gently, kindly, without judgment, we tell our body, "I still care for you." So tonight, when the house is quiet and the TV hums softly in the background, take half a minute for yourself. A few drops of oil, a few gentle circles, and a bit of patience. Over time, your skin will respond. Your collagen will awaken, and that soft, natural glow will find its way back. Because our skin misses touch, it's how the body remembers youth. Habit 4, green tea mist. One of nature's best anti-aging secrets might already be sitting quietly in your kitchen cabinet, a box of green tea. Most of us think of it as a warm drink on a cool morning, but for your skin, it's something far more powerful. Inside those tiny leaves lies a compound called EGCG, short for epigallocatechin, galat, one of the strongest antioxidants ever discovered. And it can do what most creams only promise: soothe inflammation, protect collagen, and bring tired skin back to life. Here's how it works. Every day, sunlight, stress, and even pollution create free radicals, unstable molecules that damage skin cells and break down collagen. EGCG steps in like a shield, neutralizing those free radicals before they cause harm. It also calms the redness, irritation, and dullness that often appear after years of sun exposure or harsh products. Studies show that when applied topically, green tea can increase skin elasticity by 23% and reduce oxidative damage by 38% in just a few weeks. That's not marketing, that's science. The best part, you don't need any special tools or fancy ingredients. Brew 1 cup of green tea as you normally would, then let it cool completely. Pour it into a small spray bottle and keep it in your refrigerator. Mist your face, neck, and hands 2 or 3 times a day in the morning, after washing mid-afternoon, when your skin feels dry, or before bed for a refreshing finish. The cool temperature tightens your pores, boosts microcirculation, and instantly gives your skin a soft, hydrated glow. I remember Ruth, 72, from Arizona, who started using this simple green tea mist every afternoon. It felt like giving my face a drink, she told me, laughing. Within 10 days, the redness on her cheeks had faded, and her skin looked smoother and calmer. She didn't change her diet or buy expensive serums. She just gave her skin what it was missing: a little nourishment, a little care, and a moment of peace. It's easy to underestimate something so simple, but nature rarely needs complexity to heal us. A few leaves, a cup of water, and a bit of consistency, that's all it takes. Sometimes the simplest habits are the most healing. Habit 5, neck stretch roll. If your neck looks older than your face, there's a reason. The skin here is thinner, more delicate, and far more sensitive to changes in circulation than any other part of your body. Years of looking down at phones, reading, or even sitting for long hours in one position slowly reduce blood flow to this area. Over time, that lack of oxygen and nutrients makes the neck appear loose, dull, and tired, even if the rest of your face still looks vibrant. You see, blood flow is everything. When circulation slows, the skin cells on your neck start to starve, much like plants left too long without water. Without enough oxygen, collagen weakens and fine lines turn into deeper creases. But the good news is, you can fix this in just 30 seconds a day. No equipment, no pain, no cost. Here's how. Sit tall in your chair, shoulders relaxed, and take a deep breath in through your nose. Slowly roll your head in a gentle circle forward to the side, back, and around again for 15 seconds. Then reverse the motion for another 15. Move slowly, breathe deeply, and feel the tension release as fresh blood rushes to your neck and face. That simple stretch reopens the pathways that feed your skin with oxygen, your body's most natural nutrient. One of my patients, Helen, 70, used to joke that her neck aged faster than her face. She said she could hide wrinkles with makeup, but nothing seemed to help her neck. I showed her this short stretch and told her to do it morning and night. 3 weeks later, she returned smiling. "Doc," she said, "my neck feels alive again." Her skin tone had evened out, and that dull, heavy look had softened. The change wasn't from a cream, it was from oxygen. Think of it this way: your neck is the highway of your skin. It carries the blood, nutrients, and energy that keep your face glowing and your tissues firm. When that highway is clear, everything above it flourishes. So the next time you catch your reflection and notice that tired skin under your chin, don't reach for another lotion. Instead, lift your chin, breathe deep, and let your body do what it was designed to do: renew itself from within. Sometimes youth returns not through what we add, but through how we move. Habit 6, aloe plus vitamin C boost. When it comes to caring for aging skin, nature already provides 2 of the most powerful tools you could ask for: aloe vera and vitamin C. You can find them almost anywhere in your bathroom cabinet, your fridge, or at the nearest grocery store. Yet together they form a simple blend that can do something most fancy creams can't: wake up your collagen from the inside out. Here's how it works. Aloe vera contains a compound called glucomannan, which directly stimulates fibroblasts, the cells responsible for producing collagen and elastin. Think of fibroblasts as tiny construction workers beneath your skin. With age, they get tired and slow down, but aloe acts like a gentle nudge, reminding them to get back to work. Vitamin C, on the other hand, is the raw material your body uses to actually build collagen fibers. Without it, even the most expensive treatments fall short because your skin simply doesn't have the resources to repair itself. A recent dermatology study found that combining these two ingredients can increase collagen production by over 200% and reduce wrinkle depth by 31% in just 30 days. That's not marketing hype, that's biology responding to nourishment. Making it at home couldn't be easier. Mix 1 teaspoon of pure aloe gel with a few drops of liquid vitamin C or crush a 500 milligram tablet and dissolve it in a little water. Gently dab the mixture onto areas where your skin feels thin, crepey, or dry around the eyes, the mouth, or the arms. Leave it on for 30 seconds, then rinse lightly with cool water or wipe with a soft cloth. That's it. No chemicals, no complicated steps, just simple, clean ingredients doing their work. I remember Martha, 66, who told me her skin had become so thin it felt like tissue paper. I thought nothing would help, she said, but she started this aloe and vitamin C ritual twice a day. 2 weeks later, she looked in the mirror and saw something she hadn't seen in years, plump, glowing skin that actually felt alive. It was like my face woke up, she told me with tears in her eyes. That's the beauty of this habit. You're not treating your skin, you're feeding it. You're giving your body what it's been quietly asking for all along: nutrients, oxygen, and a chance to repair itself. Small actions like this remind us that healing doesn't always come from the outside. Sometimes it starts with what we give our skin to thrive again. Habit 7. Deep nose breathing. The most powerful beauty tool you have is free your breath. It's the one thing that never leaves you, the quiet rhythm that keeps you alive moment after moment. Yet as we age, most of us forget how to truly breathe. We take shallow breaths through the mouth, starving our body and our skin of the oxygen it needs to renew and repair itself. But when you relearn how to breathe deeply through your nose, you awaken a process that no cream pill or machine can replace. Here's why. When you inhale slowly through your nose, your body produces a molecule called nitric oxide, a natural compound that expands blood vessels, boosts circulation, and helps your cells absorb oxygen more efficiently. Research shows that this kind of deep nasal breathing can increase nitric oxide levels by up to 600%. That's 6 times more oxygen flowing to your skin, feeding every cell, supporting collagen, and flushing away toxins that dull your glow. It's a simple act, but its impact runs deep, right down to how your heart beats and your mind feels. Try this every morning and evening. Sit comfortably with your back straight and your shoulders relaxed. Close your mouth and take a deep breath in through your nose for 4 seconds. Hold it gently for 1 second, then exhale through your nose for 6. The longer exhale activates your body's rest and repair system, slowing your heart rate and improving blood flow to your face and neck. Just 30 seconds of this mindful breathing can leave your skin warmer, your pulse steadier, and your mood calmer. I remember Harold, 71, a retired bus driver who came to me frustrated that his skin looked dull no matter what he used. I taught him this simple breathing routine during a checkup. A month later, he walked in smiling. "Doc," he said, "I don't know what's happening, but even my grandkids notice my face looks fresher." His oxygen levels had improved, and his skin had regained its natural color, not from a product, but from his own breath. Breathing deeply doesn't just feed your skin, it calms your heart, clears your mind, and reconnects you to the body you've lived in all these years. It's proof that sometimes healing isn't about adding more, it's about returning to what's already within you. So tonight before bed, close your eyes, breathe through your nose, and remember peace. Like beauty begins with a single breath. Your skin has never stopped trying to heal, it's just been waiting for you to send the right signals. All along, it's been asking for the same 4 things: oxygen, hydration, touch, and circulation. Every one of these 7 little habits, from the cold water splash to the deep nose breathing, is simply a way of giving your skin what it's been missing. Start small. Pick one habit today and make it part of your daily rhythm. You don't need to do them all at once. Each tiny action, 20 seconds here, 30 seconds there, adds up over time, quietly rebuilding strength, glow, and confidence. Remember, every drop of cold water, every breath, every gentle touch, it's not vanity. It's self-respect. It's the way you remind your body that it still matters, that it's still capable of renewal. If this story inspired you, share it with a friend who's been hiding her hands or her smile. Because we all deserve to feel at home in our own skin again, not by chasing youth, but by nurturing the life that's already within us. And before you go, don't forget to hit like, share, and subscribe. It helps more people discover these simple, life-changing habits, and it lets me keep bringing you the tips that make aging feel a little more graceful and a lot more empowering.